Hello, we're back again with the Grassroots Weekender show, and we're on Sunday. The weekend's over, your football's over, the Premier League is over till the World Cup comes now. What more are we going to do? Loads and loads of football. That's if you're eligible to watch it. And what I mean by that is, if work comes first, how are you going to watch all your games? Anyway, I'm sure there'll be recordings for everyone to get mucked in and watch the World Cup. My favourites, definitely I'm going for Brazil. That's me, to win the World Cup. Something, I have a sneaky feeling about them. It's definitely not England. I don't think many are giving us any chance. If you're giving us a chance, then I'd love to hear from you, DXTL.com, but I just think the heat. I'm not too sure about the team, but hey, let's leave it there. If our lads bring you home, then good luck and well done to each and every one of them. But going by social media, there's not much faith in there, is there? Well done to Liverpool, finished off before they go into the World Cup break with a 3-1 win. Second half, it was all Southampton. Given the due, don't know what Liverpool switched off for. I just thought they'd give the fans a treat and really perform. They had every opportunity to do that. Didn't happen. Maybe that's because Jurgen Klopp was not on the touchlines because he faced a one-match ban. Well, we all have excuses, don't we? Anyway, there's one or two players who wanted to go to the World Cup who didn't look like they wanted to be involved in there. They didn't want to take a chance. James Maddison, hope he's okay to go. He took a knock there, but maybe that was precautionary to take him off. Just good luck to everyone who's going to the World Cup, but well, it's horrible to put the break in between the Premier League, but well done to Brentford. What a performance out of them. Not a pushover team them anymore, are they? Definitely not. Anyway, what happened? I don't know what the fans were doing at Everton's game with Bournemouth, but they didn't look too happy with the players. And I know one of the players threw his shirt into the crowd, and that was quickly thrown back by the fan, the Everton fans, and it just didn't look as if the fans were on Everton's side anymore. So that remains to be seen. Maybe is it good that the break has come for them, just to take the pressure off them? Maybe it is, because if you had another game and if he follows up that with a loss, then there would have been ructions. But maybe everyone's calmed down there now. I don't know, but just the way the Premier League goes, fans expect your team to win, or their team to win, every single week, and that's what it's all about in the Premier League. So let's see how that pans out anyway. Good luck to every other team who's taking part. Good luck to all the teams today. Keep injury free for the England World Cup games. And well done to everyone on Remembrance Sunday. What an immaculate performance at Walton Caredale JFL. And I've got to really thank all the referees. And I think it was Dave Leader who organised the majority of minute silence there around the centre circle. Got all the teams together. It really did look a picture, and everyone adhered to it. All the youngsters, under 6s, under 7s, under 8s, that went on all day, and it was amazing to see. All the managers took part as well. Great, honestly, unbelievable. Well done to all the organisers of that one, because that was everyone who took part, and it was great. And you might have seen the photograph that I started with. That was just the idea of all the teams getting together. So well done to the referees, as I say, who participated in it with all the teams around the centre circle, and the way they positioned them as well. It really did look very, very well indeed. And to everyone who took part in it, well done to each and every one. It's a pity that we all have to do that, but we have to remember the fallen. Where would we be? No grassroots football. We don't know just what mess we would have been in if our heroes hadn't have managed to do what they did. Anyway, we thank them all from the bottom of our hearts. Anyway, it was a very well worked Walton Caredale JFL with the referees who organised that, and also to North Liverpool JFL, and to every league who participated. Photographs are just unreal that we're seeing on social media. Well done to all the teams. Loads of poppies out. People who were collecting money for poppies for the Royal British Legion. It's just one of those weekends. Sad weekend, but hey ho, they got through it. And well done to our Quarry Green team today, our under 7s. they managed to perform after their minute silence as well. A little bit, well, it looks like they're all not being to bed, and I think every coach and manager out there knows what I'm talking about. When a team suddenly turns up, they can have a brilliant performance one day, and the next day they're just not with it. And it just happens that everyone seems to be on the same. We all know, look, as I just mentioned there with Liverpool, terrible performance, second half, that's my opinion anyway. No one seemed to want to play, it just seemed to be as if holiday mode, and that's the way I saw it. But anyway, it was the same for our youngsters. They went on to win, so there's 18 games for two leagues, two different teams on 9 apiece. And they're doing great, and obviously you'd expect tiredness to come in. And I always say it, I know it's not all about winning, and when it happens it's good, it does the kids good to lose a game, we know that, and there's tougher games to come, so that will happen, and the kids have just got to get used to it, because it's always good to lose, never always good to win. Unless I was winning the lottery every week, but I can't even get one now. I've just come out of that postcode lottery, I don't believe in it. I don't know where all this money comes from, but at the end of the day, I won, and it was always 10. And I was just thinking, never going to get this red coat knocking on the door to me with a tenner. Not in a million years, so I just thought, it's better in my pocket anyway. So there you go, I'm out of that one. But I'd like to win the big one, please. Just the once, 5 million. That'll do me, just like everyone else. And honestly, you'd see a massive difference to the way I could do things, honestly. But then, what's the use of talking about that? We're into grassroots football, we're at the end of grassroots football. Got a nice, lovely cup of tea here, not Earl Grey. Just my normal tea bag, so I imagine the price of Earl Grey now, dear me, with everything that's gone up, nothing coming down, except rain now and again. But we've done well again, we have done well again. Wherever you are now, look, even on grass pitches, we're getting a really decent touchwood run of games in. The referees are all right there, they've got money for Christmas, there's no cancellations. What are they going to do? If you remember, going back not so long ago when the rain came, there was no games on, referees were wondering where they were going to get money from, but they're all mega rich now, so they can all buy presents for everyone. And the teams as well. So come on you refs, Merry Christmas, and I'm sure you'll get a few more games in before the seasonal break and everyone celebrates Christmas. Anyway, well done to all the referees today. I've not seen or heard of any animosity whatsoever from the Touchlines. It's been a great weekend in the leagues that we cover. 3 leagues there, even the girls' league. Really good applause, encouragement for the kids, smiling kids. And that's what I've saw. If you've seen anything else different, then please let us know. DXTLTV@DXTLTV.com. We'd love to hear how your league fared, especially with the Remembrance Sunday and also with the touchlines, the sidelines. What was it like? Were people behaving? And it is good to see stories when they come up on social media and they're all praising, referees praising teams. That makes a massive difference, you know. It really does. For all their behaviour and all their support. And you can't argue with the referees, just leave them alone. No ref, no game, you know that. Don't bully the ref and just leave the referee to do their job. They've taken the course, they passed the course, and at the end of the day, we're all spectators. Leave them to do their job, just like we should leave the kids to do their job as well. Encouragement is key, that's all it is, encouragement. Please don't overshout the coach. Don't tell the coach where the kids should be, because it undermines the coach then. And that's why the coaches try and get away as far as they can from the kids and just tell the kids just to listen to the coaches, because parents have a habit of organising the team from the sidelines and organising the referees' decisions as well. So we don't need any sideline referees and no sideline coaches, please. Just let the coaches do their job and let the referees do their job as well. And the kids will enjoy it more, honestly, because you saw, there's one of our kids whose face was lit down there because he was saying, I don't like being shouted at. See, it makes a difference, even though the parent wasn't shouting, the kids do think it's about the kids shouting, about the parents shouting at them. That's what they feel, but it's not. So we can just sort of, you can say silent sidelines, people have been doing that lately, that could last for a week. yeah, if you carried that on straight away, week in, week out, my honest opinion, only my opinion, I don't think that has worked. I love to see encouragement. I don't like to see over shouting towards the coaches from sideline referees and sideline parents. I just love them when they applaud and encourage the kids, and well done. That's all it's about, their positional play. Now it's hard to small side of football to get positional play. It really is, because the kids are just developing the skills, they're learning, and that is what it's all about. You see week in, week out, there's some different skills and they're understanding about passing, and that takes time to come. It really does. That's not going to happen just overnight. The kids are going to start looking up, passing without scoring. It's not. And that is the coach's job, to talk to the kids and develop that over the weeks. That's how they develop a good little team, I must admit. And it's teamwork, it's parents all talking together, being as one. And that is the way to bring people together. It really is. Cheers for a cup of tea. Sorry for all you SoundCloud listeners. I'm just saving my tea. Go quiet a little bit. That's what it is. Just having a little break. But as I say, let's just hope that you've all enjoyed your weekend. Referees, let me know if there's anything that's been took untoward, poor behaviour towards you, please. We'd love to hear what it is. We're not going to blow you up and shout all, oh, we know what team that was and things like that. You know, you can have a private conversation with ourselves and just let us know, you know, so we can monitor teams ourselves and talk to the parents, because that's all we do. We don't cross the line. Go out there and have a little bit of banter with them all, and also with the referees as well. We like to bring people together, and we've been doing that since 2003. There's no difference whatsoever there. And you may have seen on the Friday we talked about our young commentators as well, the youngsters. There's one going to be 14, happy birthday Jaden. That's twice I've done happy birthday wishes to you. And I'm not too sure whether Jaden wants to be a referee, but I certainly know Dan wants to be a referee, and he can't wait. He's counting the weeks down till his birthday because he wants to be a referee. He's studying straight as we talk now, and I think he'll be a little cracker as well. So that's coming from Don't Cross the Line, and this is what we're introducing, you know, where they can all take up refereeing as well. 14 years of age, that's when you can take up the whistle. So if you're interested, get in touch with me, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. I'll put you in touch with the right person at the County FA, and you can come under our banner as well if you want, and just say, well, it was Don't Cross the Line, we heard this on, and we'd like to promote them because we want to be a referee through there. And don't forget, refs, you do get pocket money, so you do saves your mum and dad all that money, all the money they give you, loads of money week in, week out. You don't need anymore because you're earning your own few pennies, and the leagues will find you games. There's loads of referees coming into the situations now with the Walton Kate. I've seen them, loads of young referees coming in. North Liverpool, there's plenty of young referees coming in there. Everyone is enjoying it, and we want to keep these referees within the game because they're only doing the job. They're only developing their skills as well. Now, one of the senior referees told me last week that he's wondering why many referees themselves, youngsters, don't want to go to the next level. They start at level 7, then they go to level 6, but plenty of them are just deciding to stay at level 7 and small-sided and just say they don't want to improve. What's the reasoning behind that? Well, I think, my honest opinion, I think your FAs and your county FAs should be given a lot more incentives, not just like, well, we've got a spokesman there today, we've got an ex-Premier League referee coming in to talk to you and giving you some advice. That's neither here nor there. They need to get something, they need to be offered something, they need an incentive to go to the next level. Now, what could that be? They get paid anyway. Now, maybe there's something that you could do for them. I've got a few ideas. You want to talk to me, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Get in touch with me. Or you could actually offer them something like a referee's kit, whistle, whatever it may be, to give them incentives to go to that next level. Bonuses, County FA bonuses. I'm sure the County FA must have a stockpile of something, some sort of ideas that would appeal to our young referees to take them to the next level. Anyway, food for thought. What's your opinion on that one? I'd love to hear, especially if you're a young referee who doesn't want to move to the next level, are just happy where you want to be. We'd love to hear from you as well. We'd love to hear from your coaches, the managers, about your games this weekend. Even the kids, we'd love to hear from you. If you've got a birthday, let's hear from you. Mums, dads, get in touch with us. We can give them a birthday mention if you want, marathonextraline.com. Or if they're going to another challenge and they're going not just football, they have athletics, they have something that they're taking part in as well and that they love, and they're in a final of something, let's give these kids a bit of publicity, because the kids love it. And I'll be having a few more kids in the studio here to have a little chat to them and see what they like about football and what they don't like about football, and that should be very, very interesting. We'll start them from the ages of 6 years of age, 7 years of age, going up. They can talk to us, and obviously I'm sure mums and dads will be listening and be very interested in what they have to say, and we would at Don't Cross the Line. Good message, powerful message, and we want to give the kids a voice like we do on the kids commentators. You've seen it, kids voice box every Friday evening. If the kids aren't there, then I take over young commentators. Yes, I do, and we go from there. But more than likely we're going to see a lot more of the children getting involved with us with Don't Cross the Line. And we're still looking, by the way, please, another sip of tea. Come on, you volunteers, you people, you students who are studying all the videos. We need an editor, film editor. We need to soup up our shows, and only you can do that. You can come in and help me here as well, please, and make Don't Cross the Line something extra special. So if you're one of those people you think you can just change it around by videos, because we have our DXTL TV from the Touchlines. Yes, we know we need all that motivating, making that screen that little bit more interesting. We just need it, and if you can help us out, get in touch with myself, please. You've got the email now. You know the email, know to get in touch with me. Get me mobile from there as well, and we'll have a little chat, and you come in here, have a nice biscuit, cup of tea, and just show me what you can do to change things around. Editors, podcast editors, get involved with us. It's all about the kids, it's all about it being something different, and we want to make a challenge. We still have our Hearts of Gold initiatives. We'll be doing something else very, very soon indeed, promise you. We'll get the team together. They're all having a break at the moment. It was tough, Hadrian's Wall, and it probably did take it out of us more than we expected, and that's why we sat back a little bit. But Hearts of Gold initiatives is still there. We want to bombard it again. If you've got ideas, or you want to get involved with us and a volunteer, and you want to do an activity with us to raise funding, then please, again, get in touch with us, with myself, or any of the lads as well. There's Chris, there's Gary, there's Paul. We're all there that you can get in touch. Colin as well. We're all there to listen and get involved too, please, if you don't mind. We just love your support. We love getting involved in grassroots football. We're a not-for-profit organisation. We want to make a difference. We have been making a difference with your children on the field of play, off the field of play, and we've already been approached about teams wanting to come to DXTL for next season. We knew that was going to happen, and that's how you get bigger. So if you're interested in wanting to be a coach there as well, give us a shout. We'll be starting another under 6s, under 7s next year, because I've been approached with loads of kids, honestly. So I think that will be a goer, and we'll build a team as we promised. They'll all have to sign up to our codes of conduct. That's the parents, that's the kids. And we bring referees in as well to have a little chat to them all as well, what they expect of them on and off the field of play. It's very interesting, and we're also going to be bringing in all the parents as well for a chat on the do's and don'ts. That's going to be unique, I promise you, I assure you, and I'm sure all the parents will be up for it and want to make a difference, because at the end of the day, it's your child. We're trying to support your child. Safeguarding comes into it. We don't need parents going out there wanting to challenge someone else to a fight, another adult, in front of the kids. The kids' football, we just want them to enjoy it. It's not. I've just said there that we are winning, but at the end of the day, I love seeing the kids. I'm winning because the kids are enjoying themselves, and I think that's the majority of coaches. We like to coach, like to get them in the right positions, and make sure that the kids can play that game of football and go and develop and learn more skills. But you have these people who come in and just want everything about the kids. They're thinking that they're professional footballers. They're not. They've got a long, long way to go, I assure you. It's just a pleasure to see the parents going home, thanking you at the end of the game, thanking the referee, and patting the kids on the head, and the kids are all made up as well, but they always forget about the football once they're in that cafe, eating the sweeties, eating the hot chocolates, I assure you. Anyway, thanks again for joining in to this weekend for the Grassroots Weekender show. I've enjoyed your company, hope you've enjoyed my company, and our young commentators as well. We'll be back again on the Friday with young commentators, and we'll let you know exactly what our plans are. We've got 1 or 2 celebrities coming in very, very soon indeed. So from myself, Nally, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme and Heart of Gold initiatives, we'll see you on Friday evening around about 7 o'clock with the young commentators. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, and just face work tomorrow, Monday. Sorry for putting a dampener on the end of the show. Good night, God bless.